Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah,
So getting a product to market, making sure it's all legal and, hassle-free, it's always a challenge for manufacturers, right?
absolutely.
And today we're zeroing in on hand tools, think pipe wrenches, spanners, that sort of thing, and a really crucial requirement for selling them in India.
Mm-hmm.
We're pulling insights from excerpts from BIS certification for hand tool manufacturers. It really shows how this isn't just uh, red tape.
No, it's definitely not. And what's interesting is that the Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS certification, it's more than just paperwork. It's really a fundamental gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, how so?
Well, it ensures that only safe, reliable, and genuinely high-quality tools actually reach the Indian market.
Okay.
So for manufacturers, whether they're based in India or exporting from overseas, this isn't just some hurdle. It's absolutely mandatory.
Mandatory.
And really, it's like a license to build trust and actually grow your business there.
Right, a license to build trust. I like that. So our mission for you in this deep dive is pretty straightforward.
Mm.
We want to quickly get you the essential info on BIS certification.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as your shortcut to understanding this really vital piece of the puzzle for market entry and, well, product integrity,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're making hand tools in India or, planning to sell them there.
Yeah, it's less about if you need it.
Because you do.
Right, you do. It's more about how it fundamentally changes your approach to the market. So yeah, let's unpack that.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, the scope of this certification,
Mm-hmm.
it might surprise some people, right? It's not like every single tool you own needs this.
That's a really important point. No, it's not for everything.
The source material is clear. It's about specific categories.
Exactly. The source highlights several commonly regulated hand tools, and they are quite specific.
Like what? Can you give us some examples?
Sure. So if you're making pipe wrenches, for instance, you're looking at standard IS 4123.
IS 4123.
Okay. For open-ended spanners, it's IS 2028.
Got it.
Combination pliers, those fall under IS 3650. And things like slugging wrenches are covered by IS 4508.
Okay, so these IS numbers, like IS 4123, for listeners maybe not so deep into regulatory codes, what does IS actually stand for here?
Good question. IS simply stands for Indian Standard.
Indian Standard.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, these numbers are basically unique codes for the specific quality benchmarks set by the Bureau of Indian Standards for different products.
And these benchmarks, they're not just simple pass-fail tests, are they? You mentioned something surprising earlier.
No, they're definitely not just basic will it break kind of tests. They can be quite detailed. For example, that pipe wrench standard, IS 4123, it doesn't just check, say, the strength of the jaws. It also looks at the fatigue life of the adjusting mechanism.
Fatigue life.
Yeah, basically, can it handle being tightened and loosened over and over again without seizing up or failing?
Yeah.
That's a level of detail that really separates a compliant quality tool from, well, a lesser one.
That really is a crucial distinction.
Yep.
Okay, thinking about the manufacturers, who exactly needs this? Is it just for companies in India?
No, the reach is broader than that.
So international companies too.
Absolutely. Whether you are a manufacturer based right there in India, or you're a foreign manufacturer planning to export your hand tools to India,
You need it.
you need BIS certification. It's mandatory to sell those products legally in the Indian market. It creates a level playing field, really.
Ensures consistent quality, regardless of origin.
Exactly, which ultimately protects the person buying and using the tool.
Right, the end consumer. So, okay, it's mandatory for both domestic and international players. That brings up the big question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you actually get this certification? It sounds like it could be quite daunting.
It can seem that way, but the source does break it down quite clearly. There are basically 4 main steps.
4 steps,
Yeah.
okay. And which one tends to be the trickiest?
That's a good point to raise. While all steps are essential, from what we see, manufacturers often find the inspection of their actual manufacturing unit. That can be the most demanding part.
The inspection. Okay, so walk us through the 4 steps.
Right. So first, you file the application with BIS. Pretty standard start.
Application first, got it.
Then your product has to undergo rigorous type testing. This happens in a BIS-recognized laboratory.
Type testing. So that's checking the product itself against the standard.
Precisely. And it's not just like one sample. It's about verifying that your design and your whole manufacturing process can consistently produce tools that meet the standard.
Okay, makes sense. What's next?
After successful testing comes the part to mention them, and the detailed inspection of your manufacturing facility by BIS officials.
Ah, the demanding part. What are they looking for?
They're ensuring your production processes meet the required quality management system standards. Things like how you track raw materials, your calibration records for equipment, quality checks, the whole system.
So it's about the process, not just the final product.
Exactly. And then finally, if you meet all these criteria, application, testing, inspection, the BIS license is granted.
And that's when you can use the mark.
Yes, your product can then bear the ISI mark. And that mark, it's really important. It's not just some sticker. It's tangible proof to everyone, buyers, regulators, that your product is genuine, it's been tested, and it's safe.
The ISI mark. Tangible proof. That's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Beyond just being allowed to sell,
No.
what are the actual upsides for a manufacturer who goes through all this? Why bother beyond just, avoiding trouble?
Oh, the benefits go way beyond just compliance or avoiding penalties.
Okay.
Well, first, obviously, you get that legal authorization to sell in India. That's the baseline.
Right, table stakes.
But it gets more interesting. That ISI mark, it does build consumer trust, absolutely. But it also acts almost like a fast pass for government tenders.
Really? How so?
We've seen it streamline procurement. Because the certification already validates the quality, it can often help bypass some initial pre-qualification hurdles. So it opens doors to potentially big contracts.
Exactly. It dramatically boosts your credibility and can open doors to significant opportunities, including export markets as well. And of course, it protects you from penalties, rejections, all that costly stuff.
So it's not just risk avoidance, it's actually proactive business building.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's about building confidence across the whole, market, buyers, government, everyone.
Okay, so recapping that core idea then. BIS certification is clearly not just the checkbox exercise. It's a really powerful mechanism. It underpins market trust, provides that crucial legal authorization for hand tool manufacturers in India. Doesn't matter if they're local or exporting from abroad.
Absolutely right. And if you step back and look at the wider picture, these stringent standards, like the one signaled by the ISI mark, they do something fundamental.
Which is?
They ensure that consumers, the end users, are getting genuine products that have been properly tested and are actually safe to use.
Which has a ripple effect, I imagine.
Yeah.
It does. It fosters this overall market credibility for the whole hand tool sector in India. And like you said, it actively opens doors, government tenders, exports. It really elevates the entire ecosystem. It demands a higher standard from everyone involved.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How these, seemingly bureaucratic certifications, they don't just open up markets. They seem to fundamentally reshape an industry's whole commitment to quality and safety for the people actually using the products.
Yeah, it's a powerful lever.
So a final thought for you, our listener. Consider what other industries might actually benefit from this kind of standardized assurance. Where else could compliance shift from being just a cost to being a real catalyst for growth and ultimately trust? Something to think about.